Dear viewer, you are welcome to CHY Members Hub. My name is Maurice Ngwa. I'm going to be your host. We shall be talking about making withdrawals on CHY Mall. Stay tuned. Being a member of CHY Mall is very exciting, particularly when you are starting making profit. Once your accounts are set up and you find the points that you are generating, it makes you very excited. But one very important aspect is getting that money out of the system. At the end of the day, what is important is being able to convert the points that you have made into money that you can now use. Making this topic we want to talk about very, very important. There are many persons who haven't made a withdrawal from CHY Mall since they joined. There are some persons who still do not have a clear understanding of some of the policies and guidelines surrounding withdrawal. At this moment, we are going to look at various aspects relating to withdrawals. Giving clarification to how to withdraw in CHY Mall is very, very important. And I believe that this is going to guide most of you very much in carrying out effective withdrawals from CHY Mall. We would be looking at how can an effective withdrawal be made, and when is it appropriate for you to make a withdrawal request. And some people may not know how long it takes before a withdrawal is actually effected. So we are going to look at all that relating to also the minimum and maximum amount you can withdraw, the withdrawal charges that you are supposed to pay, and how to effectively make or carry out the withdrawal on the platform. So those are the things that we will be looking at. In CHY Mall, there are many ways you can make a withdrawal. We are just going to look at some of those ways or methods that you can use. The first is when you want to make a withdrawal, you can request that the money be sent to your mobile money account. And if you provide the mobile money number and the name that is attached to that number, and then at the end of the day, CHY Mall will just make a transfer to your mobile money, and that will be done. That is a very popular method in most countries like Cameroon, Nigeria, and so on. You find that mobile money is the most popular method that the members are using. We also have bank transfers, allowing your account to be credited or making your withdrawal through a bank. This is not very common because only some few countries at the moment have the opportunity to make withdrawals through the bank. Countries like Nigeria and Ghana. And Cameroon is still initiating that method of payment. I believe with time they will be able to also make withdrawals through the bank. Then we have the Bitcoin withdrawal method. It's not very popular among many Africans, but Africans who are outside the country and those who are very familiar with Bitcoin would like this method and would always want to withdraw their money through this method because it's a very effective method, and for those who know it very much, it's a very safe method as well. So you can also withdraw your money through Bitcoin if you have a Bitcoin wallet. Then you can just make a request and say that that amount should be, a certain amount should be transferred to your Bitcoin wallet. And once you provide the wallet address and also follow the withdrawal procedures as stipulated, and then you are going to find the amount hit your Bitcoin wallet. The last method which I would like to talk about is person-to-person transfers. Members who belong to very large groups, teams. At some particular point, my transfer points from one person to another There are some members who may need points for registration or for one thing or the other, and they can just make a request from one member to send them these points, and then they pay the member the amount that is expected of the points that have been sent. That method is a cheap method because you don't need to pay any charges as far as the withdrawal is concerned. Frequently, I find some members a little bit unhappy because a withdrawal is taking too long. And if you look very critically, you discover that it is because the withdrawal was made at the wrong time. So what I would like you to understand is that in CHY Mall, all withdrawals are processed on Fridays. So if you want to make a withdrawal, it will be good for you to do it within the week and before Friday. If you do any withdrawal over the weekend, then you will have to wait for a week before that withdrawal will be effected, because such a request will be processed at the end of the following week. So, dear viewers, to have an effective withdrawal, ensure that the withdrawal request is made within the week and before Friday. Then on Friday, this withdrawal will be processed, and over the weekend, you are going to be able to receive the money you are expecting. It's important to actually know how long a withdrawal takes. That will help to relieve you of the impatience waiting for the amount to hit your account. So what I would like to let you know is that when you make a request for a cash withdrawal, that takes 1 to 3 days for the withdrawal to be effected. So if you apply for a withdrawal and this is processed over the weekend, and then you can start counting on the Friday, Saturday. By Sunday like that, you find that the money will actually be in your account. Then if you make a Bitcoin withdrawal, then you have to wait between 3 to 5 days. Sometimes it goes up to 7 days. So if you made a request for a Bitcoin withdrawal, and then that is going to take you between 3 to 5 days. What you should know is that the minimum withdrawal you can make in CHY Mall is 20 points. So you cannot withdraw less than 20 points, and the maximum is 400 points. Since 1 point in CHY Mall is equal to or equivalent to $1, that's why we say you have to make no more than $400 weekly in a particular account. That's about 280,000 francs CFA and 152,000 naira. That is the amount you can withdraw from a particular account in a week. So you must understand that very well. You cannot withdraw less than 20 points, that's $20, and you cannot withdraw above 400 points. And you should also understand that withdrawal is made in multiples of 10. So you cannot withdraw 15, you cannot withdraw 12, you can only withdraw 10, 20, 30, 40, and so on. Since we said the minimum is 20, it means that you cannot even withdraw 10. You can only start from 20 onward to 400 points that you'll be allowed, or the system will allow you to actually withdraw. It is very common to find some members getting angry when they get to know about withdrawal charges. This is very particular with new members. If they have not been informed before their first withdrawal that there are charges that will be meted on the withdrawals when they make a withdrawal request. Sometimes when they receive the money, they discover that the amount they have received is less than expected, and they start trying to find out and then end up knowing that some charges were made to the withdrawal. So it is important for you to know that 5% is applicable to all withdrawals, whether it's in Bitcoin or it is in cash or a bank transfer. A 5% deduction has withdrawal charges will be made to the amount that you are requesting to withdraw. So when you place a withdrawal request, it is important to calculate and know what you are going to receive after the charges have been deducted. Now, I would like us to move to the platform so I'll be able to show you how you can actually carry out a withdrawal request. It's very simple, it's very easy. You just need to follow the step carefully and make sure you don't make any error, because if you make an error, your money can be transferred to another person or to a wrong account. So you have to follow what I'm going to do very closely. So now we move to the browser. There, you just enter CHYMall.net. And then you move to sign in. I'm going to sign in with one of my accounts. So now we are in the account. So the first and most important thing you have to understand: never make a withdrawal without reviewing your personal information. If you are a new member and it is your first withdrawal, then you will have to update your personal information. If you're an old member, even if you have been doing withdrawals before, it's important that anytime you want to make a withdrawal request, you have to go to your personal center here, and then you review the information that you have. So you find here that you look at your name, you check to see your personal information is okay. Maybe I want to carry out a mobile money withdrawal. I have to check if this is the number I want to use to make this withdrawal. Or is this the Bitcoin address I want to use for this particular withdrawal? So you have to check this information and be sure that the information is correct. And then it is only at that point that you can now move to the section to do the withdrawals. Here you find that my information is completely filled. But this might not be or will not be the case for someone who is making a first-time withdrawal. So here you always find that you have to check to see your name. You come here, you have the different banks that you can make the withdrawal to. You find that some of these banks at the moment are not operational in relation to making withdrawals on CHY Mall, but we believe that in the future, we'll be able to make withdrawals through all these different banks in the different countries where these banks are located. So if you are making a mobile money withdrawal, here you have your mobile money number. Here you have to choose which particular mobile company you want to use for the withdrawal. We have a GH MTN Momo payment, that's in Ghana, and then CMMR MTN Mobile Pay, it is in Cameroon. And then you still see many others. So you have to choose which one is that which you want to use. Then the number you want the money to be sent to, you have to enter that number the way it has to be. And then the name that is attached to that number, you have to enter the name as you find the names here. If you were to withdraw using Bitcoin, and then you have to enter your Bitcoin address here as well. But if that's not the case, and then you have to just put here not applicable. And then you save. When you save, the information now will be updated. When the information is updated, you can now go to withdrawals. And you see that in this account, I have 589 points. So maybe I have decided that I'll withdraw 400 points. So I'll just have to enter the 400 point there. Then I choose which is the method of withdrawal. If you are withdrawing by mobile money, you can choose bank. If you want to withdraw by Bitcoin, you can also choose BTC. So you have to choose one of these methods. When you choose that method, it's going to give you the exchange, select the exchange. So what particular currency do you want to? Maybe you are in Ghana, you use the Ghana cedis. You are in Nigeria, you are in Europe, in a particular country there, you are going to choose the particular currency. So I'm in Cameroon, I'm going to choose FCFA. Then you see that the 400 points that I want to withdraw has given me 280,000 francs CFA. And I want this amount to be paid through mobile money in this name and for this particular number. Here, I may not have any note to enter. I'll just write there not applicable. Just write there not applicable. And then down here, you enter your payment password. When you enter your payment password and then you submit, I'm not making any withdrawal at the moment, so I'm not going to submit. And then that particular withdrawal will be effected. You will now just need to wait and then find the amount hit your account. Now, if you want to transfer some points to a particular member who is willing to give you money for the points, and then you are not going to do the withdrawal where we have just looked at withdrawal. You come where we have person-to-person transfer. So you are going to open this section. And then here you see that the points you have are available 589. Now, what is the ID, the user name of the account to which you want to send the points? So you are going to enter the username there. When you enter the username, then you are going to determine, specify here what particular points do you want to send. Are they consumption points or are they CHY points? And then once you have specified, maybe they are CHY point, and then you have to enter the number of points you want to send. You have to enter the number of points. Let's say I want to send 300 points. Then once you enter your payment password, these points will be sent directly to the account that you have specified above here. And then your fellow member will just find the information, the points that he has are going to increase, and then that will be the end of the transfer. So I'm not transferring, I'm not going to submit. Thank you very much for watching. If this video has been useful to you or will assist you in one way or the other, then please give us a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. And you will be the first to be notified when we upload a new video. Please, I would like to hear from you. Please drop your comments and see you on the next video. Goodbye.